Hey, YouTube, and a good happy morning to everyone. Today, I've got many topics here, but today, I'm going to talk about the victim mentality because I really don't get it. I really just don't get, everybody's a victim today. Everybody's a victim of something, and I don't get it. I mean, nobody's a survivor, nobody's a conqueror, nobody's a brave warrior, nobody's a leader, nobody's a chief, nobody's, everybody's a victim. We're all a victim of something. I mean, we've all been abused, we've all been overlooked, we've all been rejected, neglected, whatever. And I don't get the whole let's blame mommy. Whatever the issue is, it's mommy's fault. I just want to know, at what point in life does it stop being mommy's fault and become your stupidity? And let me just say, I tend to notice there's a trend in this country that when you're doing good, when you're successful, when you've managed to pick your ass up and move forward, then you are a wonderful human being and you've done this on your own and you're an adult and you're you. But as soon as you mess up, as soon as you make a bad choice, as soon as you do something wrong, mommy abandoned me, mommy neglected me, mommy, it's always mommy's fault. And I just don't get the whole absent father thing. Nobody's ever going, oh my God, mom was there for me. She put a roof over my head, food in my stomach. She wasn't the best, but she was there. She's wonderful. Daddy wasn't there. Oh my God, it's daddy's fault. No, it's always mom's fault. And maybe I'm a little sensitive to this issue because I'm a mama. And I don't think my kids blame me for their issues. I don't know. Don't care. Never really asked them. I mean, I'm just seriously don't care. If my children who are 25, 24, and 27 blame me for their issues, I don't care. And maybe that's why they never bring it to me. Because, see, I don't live by, nor do I condone and or encourage the victim mentality. And my kids that live at home are 17 and the other one is about to be 16. And I can honestly say I just don't care. Maybe it's just me. I don't care if they blame me. Because, see, here's the thing. I have equipped my children fully and with thought and strategically and methodically. I have taught these children the very basics of life and the extensions to the basics of life. Basics of life are knowing right from wrong, knowing that stealing's wrong, knowing that being mean is wrong, knowing that you should, help out where you can, blah, blah, blah. The good things. I've taught them all the good things. And then the extension of the basics of life, or learning how to take care of yourself and be independent. I've taught them how to run a washing machine. I've taught them how to boil water. I've taught them how to run a stove, make a meal. And I've also taught them how to be self-sufficient. And so they should be able, even if they can't hold a steady job, my children should be able to go out and get a hustle and make enough money to where they can, at the end of the day, get a loaf of bread and some sandwich meat. My point is being that they will never have to bum off of their neighbors, their community, the food stamp system. They shouldn't. They have enough. They shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to. Is my point. Now, will they? They might. I don't know. I can't vouch for my kids if they do. I have to honestly say, at one point in my life, I did it. And here's the difference between sponging off the system and getting a hand up. Okay. And I have no problem with someone who uses the system to get a hand up. We all need a hand up once in a while. But when you're looking for a hand out, hand up, there is a difference. I have used the welfare system in the past in my life. Yes, I have. I have been on food stamps. I have lived in public housing. I did not make a career out of it. I haven't been on food stamps or used the welfare system in 17, 18 years now. But there was, in the past, I was on food stamps, and I have to honestly say it wasn't Mama's fault. I have to honestly say that I fell on hard times, and I had children, and in between hustling, I was using food stamps, and I was using public housing to keep a roof over my children's head, and I didn't blame anyone. I didn't blame anyone for the hard times I went through, because we all do. But my issue is not with people who have these issues. My thing is why is everyone a victim? Why is everything, oh, poor me, and I can't get ahead, poor me, and I can't get a job, poor me. But here's the thing. You could get a job, but you won't, because you have standards. You're uneducated. You're illiterate. And by illiterate, I totally mean every sense of the meaning of the word. You cannot read on level. I mean, let's just face it. You read basic. Cat, dog, stop, egg. Mommy, daddy. You do not read on any high school to college level, but you're all pissed off because you can't get a job. Well, sure you can. Any Walmart, Target, McDonald's, Taco Bell, they're hiring. But you can't be there because you're too cute and it's mommy's fault for some reason. And here's another thing I don't get. I totally don't get the whole I need. And by that I mean you honestly believe you need a cell phone. You honestly believe you need Wi-Fi. You honestly believe you need shit you can't afford. But you expect mama to pay for it. The same person you blame for all the issues in your life. And, oh my gosh, guys, oh man, I was totally watching Dr. Phil, who I think is a quack, by the way, but that's a whole nother issue. I was watching Dr. Phil the other day, and this woman, 23 years old, living at home, calling her mom every bitch, every in the book. And I'm thinking, you know what? You go, girl. You go, baby. Call her everything in the book and then something. And you know what? At the end of the day, when you're done, smack her ass. Just smack her ass on top of it. And then go lay your ass in a bedroom in her house and use her electricity, eat her food, use her Wi-Fi. You go, girl. You do it. You know why? Because you can. Because your mama's a goddamn fool. Because I guarantee you, that shit would not happen here. My youngest daughter, and I love her to death, I do. And one day she might see this video. God bless her, she tried that with me. I'm not gonna lie, she didn't call me any names. Cause she knew better. She knew better. She didn't call me no names. Cause she might not have made it to 24, which she is today. She might not have made it there, because I'm telling people, I do not. See, here's the thing. I can honestly say, I truly believe that God gives people what they could tolerate. See, I couldn't tolerate an ignorant child. I just, no. And my children knew from very young, it's not happening. And I can honestly say, my daughter had issues, and she rebelled, and she would run away, and I wouldn't chase her. But she never fixed her mouth to call me any names, never fixed her hand to hit me, because she wouldn't be here right now. I'm just saying, I'd be sitting in jail. I wouldn't be here right now, and she wouldn't be on this planet, because, But anyway, it's funny because, God bless you, babe girl. She packed her bags one day like she was leaving, and I told her, I said, honey, don't run. Nobody's chasing you. And off she twaddled down the street, and bye-bye. I mean, she was 16 years old, so I didn't give a damn. I mean, she wasn't 6. I didn't give a damn. Seriously, did not give a damn. Now, I did end up knowing where she was, so I didn't care. She was staying by a friend's house, and I knew the people, and I felt like, you know right from wrong, and if that's where you want to be, go be there. And then she stayed there 3 weeks, and they got tired of her shit and put her out, and she came right back to mama. And, I mean, I love her. But, my children, if they do blame me for their issues, they don't tell me, because I would honestly tell them, I don't give a shit. I don't. And I'm sorry, and I think the whole victim mentality is bullshit. And if you're living under that assumption, and you blame mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and whoever the hell you're blaming for your issues, well, kudos to you. Because here's the thing. Great. You've got somebody to blame for your bullshit, which means you're comfortable in where you're at because you don't take accountability or hold yourself to a higher standard. And so you're not trying to move forward and do or be anything productive in life. That's exactly what that means. Exactly what that means. And when we're looking to blame someone because we don't want to be accountable for what we've done, or the choices we've made, or the people we've hurt, it's because for no other reason than you are comfortable in the fact that you've hurt someone. You're comfortable in the fact you've made a stupid choice. You're comfortable in the fact that you're going nowhere in life. You're comfortable in the fact that you are going to be on welfare and food stamps and public housing the rest of your life. And you don't hold yourself to a higher standard, and you're not looking for better choices, because why should you look for better choices when it's not your fault? Oh, poor baby, it's not your fault that you're on food stamps, so you just keep getting them every month. It's not your fault you're in public housing. You just keep getting it every month. It's mommy's fault that you can't read. Really, I mean, I would say 22 and older, if you're still blaming mommy for your issues and you haven't gone out and done anything with your life, and you can't read, you can't blah, blah, and blah, kudos to you. I mean, seriously, kudos to you. Because you're pretty much now at 25 where you're going to be at 45. But it's okay, because you know what? It's not your fault, little baby. It's mommy's fault. And you just keep right on blaming mommy while the rest of the world moves on ahead and aspires to do better and has more and does more. Yeah, it's okay, dumbass. You're never going to have any more than what you have right now. because you'll never look at yourself and go, it's my own damn fault I can't read. I should have paid closer attention in school. Maybe I should go out and learn to do that now with all the resources I have at my fingertips, from internet to reading programs to all kinds of things. But, you know, you won't take the time to do that because it's too much easier to be a victim. And, hey, whatever turns you on, because maybe at some point in life, you'll be able to get a check for that. You know, I mean, you can get a check for damn near anything nowadays, and maybe in the future you'll be able to be to get a check for being illiterate, because apparently, for some reason in America, our government has come to the decision that it is functioning society's job to take care of non-functioning society. And I've made videos on this before. Apparently, it is my job to get my ass up and work every morning. And it is my job, or my husband's job, to get his ass up and work every morning and pay into a system, welfare, public housing, taxes, you know. It's our job. And every other human being who, you know, gets up and goes their ass to work every morning, it is our job to pay into the food stamp and the WIC and the housing programs to take care of lazy ass people who have 5 kids by 5 different daddies and aren't paying child support. Apparently, it's our job to take care of these people. Apparently, again, it is functioning society's job to pay for non-functioning society people and not qualify for a goddamn thing yourself. You will not qualify for food stamps. You will not qualify for WIC. You will not qualify for public housing. You will not qualify for light bill assistance. You will not qualify for rental or mortgage assistance if you have a job, because you make too much flipping money. I shit you not. I shit you not. You can work 2 jobs. You can work 5 jobs. You could work 20 jobs and pay into the system, and you will not get a goddamn thing. But Big Butt Bertha, who's got 5 kids by 5 different daddies, sits on her ass all goddamn day. And by the way, doesn't tend to her children, because her children are eligible for government-assisted daycare. Yes, thank you. I pay for your fucking daycare as well, because you're a victim. You're a flipping victim of poverty, because you know why? Mommy didn't educate you. Mommy sent you to school, and you didn't learn a goddamn thing, but for whatever reason, it's mommy's fault, even though she sent you to school and you sat in the classroom. You didn't learn a goddamn thing, but it's mommy's fault. But anyway, Big Butt Bertha and all of her kids will qualify for housing, food stamps, light bill assistance, rental assistance, all these other things that you pay into, but you won't get a goddamn dime out of the shit that you pay for, because you know what? Victim mentality. See, if you're not a victim of something and you're a part of functioning society, you get nada. Not a goddamn thing. So, learn that word, folks. Nada. Stands for not a goddamn thing. And that is what you qualify for if you are not a party to the victim mentality. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, because you know what? I'm offending someone, because I've offended someone by saying Big Bertha. And trust me, go check out my food stamp fat video, and that'll explain Big Butt Bertha to you. And she's such a victim. Her and her kids are such victims. And I'm offending her right now because she knows I'm telling the truth. Because while her children are sitting in public school or government-funded daycare, she's sitting on her ass watching Moray and whatever, eating her government-funded food because you know she's sucking up your food stamps. And not a one of her daddies is paying child support, even though she's filed for it, because she knows how to pick them. But she's a victim, you know. She's a victim. But, anyway, they're all victims, people, you know, and if you're not, then you don't qualify for a goddamn thing, and you're a part of a functioning society. Welcome to the real world. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm out there on the web. I'm crafting, and I'm talking here, and I'm talking on YouTube, and I'm talking on Instagram. And so I'm out there. And here's a quick reminder. I do not private chat on any of my channels for any reason. I don't do it. I just don't have a need to. I'm not looking for stranger love. I'm not looking to be hustled. I'm not sending you any money. And you know, if you're a victim, I don't care. I don't care. So, guys, feel free to subscribe or not. Feel free to thumbs up it or not. You know, I'm not a victim. So if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you don't. And I'm going to be here whether you like it or not. So, you know, if I've made you a victim because I've offended you, well, hey, my job here is done. Have a good one.